Hello again, friends. This is Coach Bruce. Welcome to our session today on self-knowledge. Will the real you please stand up? You know, in life, many of us pretend to be something that we're not. There are those that want to be what others want us to be. And we have let our background, our circumstances define who we are as people. And life has gotten so tough in some cases for many of us that we really don't know who we are anymore. You know, I love what the great poet and literary author C. Joy Bell C. wrote when she said, "The most adventurous journey to embark on is the journey to yourself. The most exciting thing to discover is who you really are. The most treasured pieces that you can find are all the pieces of you. The most special portrait you can recognize is the portrait of your soul." And I really like that, this journey to knowing who we are as a person, as people. You know, very successful people, one thing they know is they know who they are. Great leaders know themselves. Leaders know who they are, what they stand for, what they will, and what they won't do. Knowing yourself deeply and truly and honestly will cause you to make better decisions. It will help you set clear priorities, allocate people and money resources more intelligently. It'll help you with effective utilization of your time and all your resources. Knowing who you are will help you make fewer mistakes. Knowing who you are will help you get more things done with greater effectiveness. You know, one of the concepts we talk about when we teach leadership training is that of the shaping the leader in me. You know, as we look over our background, we've had those proud moments. We've had those disappointing moments and embarrassing moments. We've had people who have inspired us. We've had happy moments and happy times. There are times in life when we've been frightened. We've been sad due to situations that have come about in our life. We have had situations and people to cause anxiety in our life. We've had people who made us feel loved, valued, and appreciated. And we've had situations that were clearly turning points in our lives. And all these situations and circumstances accumulated make us become who we are. And a lot of people are still carrying baggage and mental models and shackles on their minds from those previous experiences. So when we start talking about self-esteem and knowing who we are and how we feel about ourselves, self-esteem is bound up in the feelings and the thoughts that you have about yourself, your worth, your abilities, and your qualities. And one of the things that we want to continue to talk about and stress is that of recognizing your positives, your qualities, your attributes, things that you have been blessed with. You know, I love what Vincent van Gogh, the great Impressionist painter, wrote. And he said, "If you hear that voice within you say, 'You cannot paint,' then by all means, paint. And that voice will be silenced." When we talk about belief systems, there is something that is discussed called a limiting belief. And a limiting belief is a general belief that you hold within yourself, whether stated or not, which reduces your abilities to achieve what you really want to achieve. And again, we refer to these as limiting beliefs or mental models. You have limited beliefs, again, about your abilities, your personality, of your character, how you ought to act, limiting beliefs about life in general, and what I can or cannot achieve. But really what we want to talk about and really focus on is that of enabling beliefs. An enabling belief is that helps us move forward, because it helps us think that we can. These beliefs lead to growth. They cause us to stretch ourselves. They cause us to take a risk. They cause us to try. Yes, and these enabling beliefs that we believe we can do something, sometimes it causes us to fail. But you know, these same positive beliefs cause us to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try again. You know, the old book when we were young, The Little Engine That Could, you know, I can because I think I can. And I love what many people say is, if you think you can't, you're right. And if you think you can, you're right. So we really want to challenge you to wake up every day and take inventory and stock of all those blessings, all those things that enable you, empower you, that cause you to be who you are. You know, in summary, don't be afraid to take a hard look at that person that you see in the mirror every day. The old Michael Jackson song, The Man in the Mirror, really holds true in this conversation that we're having today. Be real with yourself. The opinions of they and them, we need to set those aside. Too many times we are worried about they and them. Identify those beliefs, again, that have built over time, that now have become mental models, that have become shackles on your brain and on your thinking. Those thoughts and those barriers that keep us from moving forward. Face your real fears. Identify what they are. Think of all the options that you can implement to break those chains from your thinking and from your mind. Once you've identified them, go do something about it. Tell that negative voice in your head to shut up. And sometimes you just literally have to scream at that little voice on your shoulder to shut up. Now, I want you to look around, wake up in the morning, be grateful for another day. Think of all the positives that you have going for you. Don't tell me that you can't think of one now, because if you can think, that is an enabling belief. Count all your little blessings, as I said earlier. So many times we take the little things for granted. Decide that you're going to think about the positives and the advantages that you have, and challenge yourself to do it every day. Friends, I want you to believe. I don't want you to give up. Even in the Bible, it says we will have trials and tribulations. There will be good days and there will be bad days. There will be rainy days and there will be sunny days. But I want you to always continue to believe that if I can get up and I can look up, I can take a step forward and I can make a difference in my life and the life of someone else. So in closing, as always, I'm going to continue to be the best me that I can be. I'm going to continue to challenge you to be the best you that you can be. And together, let's be willing to help someone else along this journey that we call life. And until next time, I am Coach Bruce. Thank you.